In celebration of Black History Month, we have enjoyed highlighting local Black-owned businesses. And an all-new Black-owned upscale cigar lounge in the Arts District is really showing us the growth of cigar culture as a new social outlet.
Yes, and we have Melvin and Michelle Rudless here. They are the owners and operators of Tap and Ash, along with good friend Dwayne Fernandez Jr. He is the Nevada market manager for Uncle Nearest Whiskey. He is kicking off some cocktails over here for us on the end.
Yes, ma'am.
And guys, welcome in. We are
Thank you so much.
I tell you what, I have heard about Tap and Ash over the past couple months. You've been open 9 months. Tell us about what you're doing. It's so special.
Well, as you said, we opened 9 months ago. We actually started out with a mobile cigar lounge called Bad Ash, and then we grew into this upscale lounge where we're kind of building the culture and bringing men and women together. That's why we call it a social club. But the fun part about Tap and Ash is there's actually a reason it's called Tap and Ash.
Okay.
We have a self-serve tap system. So when people walk in, our goal is to make everyone feel at home. So what I tell them is, when you go home, you reach in the cabinet and you take out a glass and pour your own drink. You do the same thing at Tap and Ash.
Oh, interesting. Okay, because when at first I was like, tap, what do you mean? Like, is this a cigar term? But no, pouring your own drink.
You actually have one of these bracelets. You go up and tap, and then you pour your drink.
I love that. Okay, pretty cool. And then you're going to be making us a breakfast old-fashioned?
I'm making it old-fashioned, well, classic old-fashioned. I made it breakfast because I added maple syrup opposed to simple syrup, and bacon as a garnish. But we like to give it a little smoking effect to it, just to really round out the flavor. So just imagine you're in the South and you're having like bacon and maple and smoky, and it's just absolutely fantastic. You let it simmer for a little bit. And of course we made it with Uncle Nearest Whiskey, which is the first Black-owned, female-owned whiskey in America. Yes.
So good.
Oh, wow, this is fantastic. It's all about the theatrics, yeah?
Okay,
A little orange peel in the front, and there you go. 1, 2, 3, and you have a breakfast old-fashioned.
I love it.
But there's also another reason that we're making old fashions. I don't know if Dwayne would like to talk about.
Yes. Okay. I'm sorry. You know, in celebration of Martin Luther King's birthday, Black History Month, Women's Heritage Month. Fawn Weaver, the CEO and founder of Uncle Nearest Whiskey, we love, in order for us to be successful, we have to give back and pay it forward. And so this year, we decided to raise $1 million for the HBCUs. So every old-fashioned sold at partnering counts as Tap and Ash. We donate $1 to the HBCU fund, but also if you pick up a bottle at any local retail store, another $1 is donated to the HBCU fund. And you can find all this information out at oldfashionedcocktail.com.
That's awesome, and I saw that the brand is actually doing this nationally. So when you go purchase an old fashioned with Uncle Nearest Whiskey, $1 goes towards historically Black college or university.
Yes,
this is going to be a great way to raise money.
Absolutely.
Can we talk about cigars?
Absolutely.
And I feel like you're the guy to do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
What do you have offer? What do you offer folks in terms of cigars and smoking inside the lounge?
Well, inside of the lounge, we carry over 250 facings. And what we have here is some of our Black brands that are featured this month, along with Epic Cigars, Black Star Line, Carolina Blue, Howard G, and the Arrival from Ken Hamlin. And is there another? And also Drunk Chicken. So these are just to mention a few of our Black brands.
This is called the Mother Clucker.
that we're featuring this month. So, like I said, we have over 250 facings. If you're a cigar smoker, I know we have something for you.
So if I wasn't and I came in and I was like, can you help me? Can somebody point me in the right direction?
Absolutely.
And give me some knowledge?
We have very knowledgeable staff that can point you in the direction, you know, to get you started on a cigar, or if you're a novice or if you're a beginner, we can inform you what you need to smoke.
And you guys have live music there. I love this.
We do. We have a partnership with Jazz Radio at UNLV 91.5. And so on Friday nights we have live jazz, and then on Saturdays we have what's called Soulful Saturdays. So, and that starts at 8 p.m.
Okay.
You have some great affordable options too for people who might be a little intimidated by, I don't know, this place is pretty fancy. It's a cigar lounge. I've never done this before. But you can really, you can participate and get a cocktail and a cigar for a pretty affordable price.
Yeah, you can actually come in and get a cocktail and a cigar, and actually we have an old-fashioned special that we do, and for $20 you can get an old-fashioned and a cigar.
Oh, now we're talking. That's
Right?
beautiful.
All right, well, get your puff on at Tap and Ash. It's located on South Commerce Street, downtown Las Vegas. Their Instagram is Tap Ash Social Club if you want to follow along.
And their website is tapandashlv.com.